Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Luni here, back here with another video. Today, I'm bringing you guys a reaction video. So pretty much why I'm making this video is because... Shut the fuck up. Okay, so pretty much why I'm making this video is because... Okay, so a lot of YouTubers have been making... Stop! Okay, a lot of YouTubers have been making these reaction videos, so... Okay, I'm making this video because a lot of YouTubers have been making these types of reaction videos, so I decided to make one today. Okay, so we're gonna be reacting to 10 clever ways kids cheat on school tests. I thought this would be a pretty good video to react to because all the people that watch my videos are in high school or middle school and they have tests, so... So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. The original link will be in the description down below. 3, 2, cock.
So ass.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here. Today we're going to be looking at 10 clever ways kids cheat on school tests. So we all know how much it sucks to fail a test at school. And while some kids study for long hours to get around this, others have come up with very sneaky but genius ways to cheat. So guys, be sure to like the video and subscribe and comment I subscribe, and I'll try to reply to all of you.
It'll be in the description.
Coming in at number 10, we have programmable watches. So this is a really new and increasingly popular method for kids to cheat on school tests. And one of the reasons it's so popular is because it's new and most teachers haven't caught on. Kids buy these programmable watches that plug into their computers and then they edit what the text will say on their watch. And to be sneaky, there's buttons on these watches to either change the display to show a normal digital clock or to show nothing at all. So if you're tech savvy and love to cheat, then this might be for you. Not that I'm encouraging you guys to cheat. Next up, we have cheat glasses. We all know that Google glasses project an image onto your eyes that only you can see, but no one else can.
Watched this video because I tried to make it
a little bit too obvious. And don't even get me started on Snapchat glasses. So companies have started selling these glasses that project your study notes or anything else you program them to show right onto your eyes, but nobody else will be able to see it. And the cool thing about these is that they look just like any old glasses, but on the inside it's all computers and there's a tiny built-in projector to show your answers. The trend began in China, but now it's all over the world and is being banned in American schools all around the country. So if you guys want to use these, then you better do it sooner rather than later.
You can pass on your tests.
Next up, we have rubber bands. So if you saw someone with a rubber band on their desk during an exam, you wouldn't really question it, right? Well, that's what makes them such a great tool for cheaters. Kids are writing notes and answers on the inside of rubber bands, and because they're so inconspicuous, they just leave it on their desks while they're doing their test, hiding it in plain sight. And whenever they need to check their notes or answers, they simply just turn it over to reveal their notes. And because rubber bands stretch out, kids are stretching them out and writing on them, and that way you can write more on them. And when you collapse the rubber band, it will just look like a squiggly pattern. So even if a teacher did see the band, they wouldn't be able to tell what you wrote because it would be all squashed up because of the elastic. Now this one is genius on so many levels. Next up, we have headphones. It may sound simple, but recording notes onto your phone or MP3 player and playing them during your test is a good idea. But don't just put on a pair of Dr. Dre beats for your whole class and teacher to see. You need to be very sneaky about using headphones in class, but there are a few ways to do it. All you need to do is put your headphone up your sleeve and then hold your hand up to your ear. This works best if you have a sweater or a long-sleeved shirt, because otherwise it's pretty easy to see. But if you're wearing a t-shirt, then just place sound under your desk through your headphones and then rest your head on your desk while you pretend to write to hear it. Because most school desks are pretty thin, you should be able to hear just fine through the wood or plastic. Next up, we have band-aids. So when you enter an exam, you're often told to take off any hats, sunglasses, or headphones. But one thing schools will probably never tell you to take off before an exam is a band-aid, because it's gross, it hurts, and most people don't think you can cheat with them. But there is one smart and little known way to cheat using a band-aid. First, write your notes and answers on a band-aid, then simply put on your band-aid in a convenient place like your arm, or if you're wearing shorts, your leg. Then in the test, whenever you want to see your notes, just peel the band-aid up to read them. And your teachers will likely think you're just readjusting it or something if they notice you, and would probably be too embarrassed to ask you to take it off because it could be kind of gross if it's real, which of course it's not, but they don't know that. Just be sure not to do this with a real injury, or the ink might get into your cut and give you an infection. Next up, we have notes in skirt. So this is another good cheat which is almost foolproof, because if a teacher noticed, they'd probably be too embarrassed to say anything, especially if it's a male teacher. But sorry boys, this one only works for girls. So lots of kids who wear skirts to school are writing their test answers and notes on their legs just underneath their skirts, and then in the test all they have to do is lift it up a little to reveal their notes. And what's great about writing on your leg is that there's a lot of room, so you can copy down huge amounts of information. Just make sure you don't have gym class right after, or people might be a little confused as to why you have a ton of algebra all over your leg. Next up is hidden phones. While it might sound dumb to try and use a phone in a test,
just watch. I
because
thought
it's
the
the
same thing,
oldest
just
trick in
watch.
the book and it's easy to see, but there is a cheat called the fake arm cheat, where you put the sleeve of your jacket, hoodie, or even sweater, depending on how vigilant your teacher is, on your desk, and then write with your other arm. But with the arm that's not in your sleeve, you can use it to go on your phone and check the answers. And kids everywhere do this, and it seems to work out pretty well. Another clever way that kids use their phones in tests is by breaking the front of a calculator, and then putting their phone inside so they can use their phone to cheat. Just don't try this on an English test, or your teacher might wonder why you'd even need a calculator in the first
take off the
place.
front to use it?
Next up we have writing on fingers. So this is very similar to the elastic band trick, and it's all about writing notes in very convenient but at the same time sly areas. One method kids are using to hide notes on their body is to write them on the space in between their fingers, and when the teacher walks by they just clench their fists. And if you want to be even more sneaky, try writing on your fingernails, because it's so small it will be hard for anyone to see. And some very clever and skilled people actually build notes and answers into their nail art by drawing certain symbols and words to remind them of certain things. And for, in my opinion, the best method of all, wear fake nails over your fingernails and then snap them off when you want to see your notes. And guys, you can do this too if you just buy short, fake plain nails. Next up we have notes in shirt. So you've seen girls putting notes in their skirts, and while it might be a bit weird for a guy to wear a skirt into a test, girls and guys can put notes in their shirts. All you need to do is tape a cheat sheet onto your shirt, or if you want to be really sneaky, wear a baggy shirt so you don't have to pull it out at all. And this might work better for girls because of the space in between their breasts, which means all they have to do is look down at their cleavage. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But next up we have water bottle labels. So while you're not allowed to bring a lot of things into tests, one thing students are actually encouraged to have with them is a bottle of water. But a lot of kids are now using them to cheat. They either get an image of a water bottle label or scan one in, and then edit the information to say test answers, and then just print it out and stick it back on the bottle. The most popular drink to do this with is vitamin water because it has a lot of writing on it, but it can actually be done with any brand of bottled water. Just don't let your teacher catch you staring at your water bottle for too long. And guys, I just want to give you one more extra cheat that so many people do and it works out really well. Actually study!
Shut the fuck up!
And that
Actually study! Actually study!
Alright, so that's been it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys want more, leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. It's been your boy Luni, and I'm out, guys. Peace.
Holy!